now, One Sports and One Sports Plus, and on the Facebook page. Seeing a very competitive match between Choco Mucho Philippines and Zhetyssu of Kazakhstan.
Well, another good start here for Philippines. What I'd like to say so far is we're actually passing a lot better than we did yesterday. So it's a good thing, something that they learned from yesterday and obviously worked out in today's training before the game or warm up. So, yep, things looking good for Choco Mucho.
Back set. Mao. Out, so that's a point for 3 minutes. Well, yeah. Yung momentum niya from the PBL continues.
Yeah, I like what Dino's doing. That's why I go a lot better.
She was inserted in that second set and really changed for us. And the combination, and the case of Dina Wong, she's been playing that they were at a show, so she's in game shape too, and competition shape. And nothing can replace that on the ring. And nothing can replace that on the ring, no matter how you train, whether it's Zoom or just get time, to get actual competition time, whether it's a PBL or what have you, there's nothing that can replace that, and that's why Kalei Mao is also looking very sharp because of competition.
Yeah. Obviously, these people have the advantage, you're right, but again, we have a very powerful lineup. I mean, these names are familiar to all the fans, so yeah, it is about the combination and the chemistry because they have trained together for such a short time.
So this is, in a way, kind of like an international scrimmage also for our national teams, trying to get to know each other.
Yeah.
And you know that going along, as Kiamzon could not chase that one, and Zhetyssu with a 2-point lead, there will be changes in lineups for sure. They're going to shave, they're going to revise. That's just how it is as we move forward. That's what national teams do, regardless of the sport anyway.
That's true.
It's Gurbanova again, serving. And a nice block by Bat on Shatunova, who has been killing us too.
See, that's what we were talking about yesterday. Mylene Patch is really different when, during international tournaments. Look at that.
A revelation from the 2019 SEA Games.
Exactly. Good serve.
Shatunova again. Kiamzon this time was the one who dug that up. Overcooked, nobody touched, and it is Philippines' point. That's Gurbanova. Could not keep it in play. 6-all. Set number 2.
Yeah, but we got to give it to the defense of Choco Mucho. Working hard.
Yeah. Better coordination today, better energy, just overall looking way better from yesterday. As expected.
Yep.
Misreceived by Sirgina. That is, of course, their other libero. She alternates with Sagimbayeva as one digs and somebody who receives.
What about Meneses playing well here?
Yeah, you're right. This time, nobody covering. Mashkova on the run and gun.
If I'm not mistaken, they went to that running attack only in the last point of the first set, and why not go to that? Just one blocker.
Nahatak. Nakahabol si Palumata.
Yeah.
Looking at Meneses, yesterday Meneses only had 3 points. The Bat is the one on fire right now. 8-7 is our score. Choco Mucho ahead. It is Team Choco Mucho Philippines ahead 8-7 after the first technical timeout of set number 2. First game of Team Philippines. Later on, it will be Team Rebisco going up against Supreme Chalburi with likes of Fomla, Plunjit, and a lot of other great players. A couple of players from Thailand's Fab Five also in that team, so we'll talk more about them a little later. First, it's Kalei Mao, Del Palamata, and the rest of the gang trying to get over and try to tie this match 2-all as Maylene Paat, PVL champion, on deck to serve.
Good serve.
Mandili pa rin play at bumawi dun sa kabilang side naman on the left pin. Itong si Parukova.
But again, good effort. You know, the coach will always say you like the player going for the ball, getting a hand at it, just hit the floor.
Well, that we can expect from Don Macandili already. She's going to go for everything. From
Nice
the
one.
pipe, Karimao.
Kalimao, talaga.
1 point lead, 9-8.
And you like the way her game is
Because,
progressing
because-
from yesterday and today, the confidence that she's showing. So imagine, you know, if you can get maybe a set,
Kung grabe, ano ka.
that would be huge.
Back set.
Nice one! And then,
Pass
akong
there, but couldn't put in play. And again, another point from Gurbanova.
Yeah, I like also the ball distribution of Zhetyssu. Getting the back row attackers involved, all changing it up.
9-all is our score here. Second set, Aquilova serving.
i-rotate mo lang sa phone.
Loading up on Mao, but that will be outside.
Discussing their
Bakit
blocking
yan?
strategy. Talking about Zhetyssu, but yeah, look at that. Kalemao enjoying it, but you like her attitude, really going for it, you know, respecting the blockers, but still attacking it.
You know, the great attackers, you know that your team is going to go to them.
Yeah,
It's one thing to stop, you know, so that's what the great attackers do, finding a way to still score, even if they're loading up on defense. The other team is. As now we are 10-all. A very tight match. First set, second set, almost the same.
this is a sorry miscue again for Choco Mucho. It was supposed to be a chance ball.
So service of Zhetyssu all going now also trying to target her to make her really work for her points.
Yeah.
But the good ones always deliver and find a way. And she does in that sequence. Did everything in that sequence too.
Getting her groove there. Smart hit there. Going cross court this time.
And straight from Hawaii, then stopping in Korea, then straight to Thailand. From her Puerto Rican league, the Changas de Maranhito. No, that's the team, rather. And the league is the Liga de Volleyball Superior Femenino in Puerto Rico.
5.
11-all is the score.
Team leader na, may kamahati ko.
Another one from number 9, Kurbanova.
Paano ma-rotate mo na?
Well, you can see that they've been actually targeting Maylene Paat at the back.
be a stall here. Kalimao talking to our first referee about something, clarifying something.
Pala ba to? Ito pinasa.
I read her lips correctly. I saw the word challenge.
We haven't seen a challenge today, right?
Exactly.
Yesterday there were a ton, especially in that second game, in the Ribisco game against the Kazakhstan team.
Pilipinas. Laban, Pilipinas na.
Maybe both teams are forgetting that they actually use the challenge system. Because I actually forgot when it's a challenge. Oh yeah, nobody has challenged yet today.
It's a well-played game also.
Yeah.
Sino tumba?
And another block, double block on Lean Pad there.
Harap naman.
Zhetyssu looking for a little separation here midway in our second set, 12-11.
And using their strength always blocking.
Valeria Chumak, and that's the coach. Dennis Isaev, actually, officially, he's the assistant coach.
Okay.
Whom we see today. Elena Pavlova, who I know is also there because I saw her in an interview. I don't know why she's not there, but today it's Dennis Isaev coaching for Zhetyssu.
They have their own strategy as well.
13-11 now.
A smart tip there.
Shatunova.
Yeah.
Like a taller Anna Kendrick. Going especially in that angle. Chumak continues to serve here. 15, number 15. Oh, Makandili with a rare missed reception. And a timeout will be called by Coach Oji Mamon. So we hear the timeout bell.
Yeah, shank there by Don Makandili.
Very rare.
Hoy, asay na.
So Zhetyssu ahead by a set and ahead by 3 points. Their biggest lead here in set number 2 also. As we continue to tune in to One Sports Plus, and on Facebook for our 2021 Asian Women's Club Volleyball Championship. Boom Gonzalez, Noreen Go. One Sports Live, thanks for checking us out right now as Chumak continues to serve. They want to pad on to this lead that they have.
Well, better first ball there. We can see that, this string of points by Zhetyssu, we were struggling with their pass.
Why
Wide
na touch?
on the attack.
Tos. Apat.
We'll take it.
Well, definitely. No complaints from our side.
Ako mo yung kaya isabay.
Now, sharp serve. Pick up by Tiamzon. Sends it over. Finds a donut hole. And their libero, Sagimbayeva, could not get to it.
Yeah, smart off-speed attack there by Tintiamzon. Yep.
Now we'll serve again, down 1. We were down 3 earlier. 2 straight points. Push. Oh! What happened there, Noreen?
Well, actually, miscommunication. Once again, Kalei Mao had the better vantage point for that ball. But Don Makandili, it's such a workhorse, really trying to get to every ball that she can. Just the positioning and the timing wasn't there. But good effort, though.
So it's 15-13 again. Kiamzon will try her hand and gets it through two tall blockers. Powers that one through, wills it through to cut the lead down to one.
Yep, Tiamzon
Block ka bola.
making her presence felt here in the second set.
Dapat magbalik
Couple of
siya.
kills there.
Sana lang advancing. Ooh, shock.
And that's through. And that's the 16th point for Zhetyssu. So we go to a technical timeout. We will be back.
Time up. Wait lang ha. Ay, kung i-touch. Sige na nakuha ko. Wala. Kabotot ko na.
We're back with you here on One Sports. So watching us also on One Sports Plus, Facebook pages and all platforms. Thank you very much for checking us out on the 2021 Asian Women's Club Volleyball Championship, day number 2 of the competition. Oh, a nice anticipation there by Pat, denying entry.
Good read. You can see her is like, okay, I can actually reach this ball.
So the story of this game so far in the first set and second set, Noreen, is that we're right there.
Right.
We're sticking close. We even had a couple of leads in the first set. But we can't seem to get over the hump to really get through this team so far, this Zhetyssu team so far.
Well, Zhetyssu has been actually very active at the net.
Yes.
That's how they pull away somehow in that first set at least.
So here we go again, tying this match 16 all. Courtesy of that swing from Tin Tiamzon.
Yeah, a couple of kills here in the second set for Tin Tiamzon, playing well for Choco Mucho.
A dig pass coming from Wong, targeting that outside hand of Akilova. A smart play.
Excuse me.
The UAP champion.
Good serve.
Over received, but we lose the joust.
Yeah, that's one thing Del Palomata will learn, I feel. In that joust, you can't be, soft. You have to really challenge. It's a joust that you want to win, not like, okay, let's just tip the ball. You have to be more forceful.
17-16 is our score. From the back. Did that touch anybody? Or at least she thought. But no.
No.
One of 2 Thai referees. You had 7 accompanying officials here in this tournament, including our very own Yul Benosa is also there. Inus Durmaran is also there. And 2 referees from Thailand. That's one of them.
Go din na. Palo.
Obviously,
Go.
it has to be from a neutral country. So our 2 Thai referees, first and second referees,
19.
Sasirip Prapa and Angkana Wongrot, who are both representing the home team, Nakon Ratchasima and Supreme Chonburi. In the meantime, action continues with a serve from Mashkova. But This is a big lead now. After we tied it at 16 all, Noreen na ng apat, the biggest lead of the set. Biggest lead of the match was at 5. All in all, that was in the first set. And now it's at 4 at 20-16 with a timeout from Coach Hodgie. So what gave Zhetyssu this 4-point lead all of a sudden? Paano nakakalas no? Itong parang ginagawa nila yung ginawa nila nung first set when they led 24-19. Noreen, how are they doing it here?
Actually, it's more offense. They're mixing it up. You can see hitting off the blockers. And they're obviously riding on their momentum. So Team Philippines got to make a stop right now. That first pass, their execution.
This one's a crucial play.
Right.
Makandili with a perfect first ball. Saved here by Zhetyssu. Wong. Mao from the pipe. Slow. It's 4 touches. According to the Thai referee. 5-point lead. Sorry.
Error there. The right thing in mind, one blocker, and if he blocked there, but he couldn't take advantage.
Chance ball for Zhetyssu. And again, it is Gurbanova from that right pin putting it away.
Yep, smart set there.
Yesterday's starter, MJ Phillips, is in the match for the very first time. And Iris Tonada, also the starter yesterday. Starting setter and our captain for Team Choco Mucho.
Trying to change it up a bit, hoping, to get a positive reaction within the team.
To salvage this set, which is now at 6 points on deficit, the biggest of the match. Chance ball. And tuloy-tuloy.
Yeah.
Itong run, it's now a 7-0 run courtesy of Zhetyssu here in the second set, Noreen.
Actually, really smart hitting by Zhetyssu, hitting it off the blockers, taking Makandili off, her game because of the ricocheting of the ball. So, yeah, really just reading the opponent's defense.
We finally stopped the bleeding there. 7-point lead, the biggest. It's Palomata from set from Iris Tolenada.
Her percentages are actually pretty high. Talking about Del Palomata, whenever they go to her, she actually does well.
Chance to get closer here. Set's not done yet. Phillips. Palomata again. The teammates from Santa Lucia conniving on that play, cutting the lead down to 5, 2 straight points.
Yeah, that's more like it. Being aggressive at the net is what you want to see from Del Palomata.
Yamson serving. And at set point for Team Zhetyssu.
Look at that. The blockers again late to react.
Buka na naman, ano?
Yeah.
6 set points for the debuting Zhetyssu today, second day of competition. Tolenada, again, Palomata. One-handed set by Tolenada, saving that sequence.
Yeah, what a great set there. Actually, the ball, the first pass wasn't the most perfect one, but Tolenada, great job in setting up Del Palamata.
And as you said, Del Palomata has had a very high percentage here today.
Yeah.
But saving one set point out of 6. Right in the middle. And that will do it for set number 2 as Zhetyssu breaking away again at the right time against Team Choco Mucho Philippines to be up 2 sets to love.
Why dun ta? Hasta lang set 3.
We're back with you live from Nakpon Ratchasima, or otherwise known as Korat. Terminal 21 is the venue. Hall number 1 in the Philippines goes down 2 sets here. And again, sticking by till around that, here in the second set, at least till around that 16 point. We were tied at 16 all, and then all of a sudden, we were down by 7. We saw ourselves down by 7 early.
Well, for me, it's another good set for Choco Mucho. You know, at the start of the set, they're always keeping it close. They just have to deal with the fact that Zhetyssu has. They look for that momentum somewhere in the middle of the set and they ride on that. They get the 4-point lead and so on and so forth. We have to stop that and create the momentum of our own. You can look at the numbers. Again, we are out attacked 18-13. Everything else pretty much even. You have to give it to both teams. Errors to 3 for both teams. Blocking working as well. It's really the attacks, and we mentioned there in that second set, very smart hitting by Zhetyssu, using the opponent's blocks against us, actually.
All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll kick off set number 3 from Terminal 21 in Korat. Magandang hapon at mabuhay Pilipinas. Again, thanks for watching us on One Sports, One Sports Plus, Facebook pages, 2021 Asian Women's Club Volleyball Championship. Also happy that we got through 2 sets unscathed from any technical difficulty which we experienced yesterday. So we're very good today, and we're happy to always be in the service of our volleyball fans. 2-0, courtesy of Zhetyssu. This is the first of 2 games today that we are broadcasting. Later on, Team Rubisco Philippines against the Pink Dolphins of Supreme Chonburi. Okay, bright spots, Noreen. Let's talk about that first. What are the things, positive things that you can take away from the 2 sets?
Well, our blocking is at par. Even, we blocked better, I think, in the first set. Sorry. It's actually at par in the second set. So, that alone, that the defense is working. Ria Meneses is working really hard. Even Palomata. That's what we have to continue to do here in this third set. You can see in the third set, obviously the coaching staff changing it up a bit, starting MJ Phillips, hoping to find another, positive reaction or chemistry with the team. One thing we have to work on really is our first ball. We struggled there in that second set. And even our block coverage. So defense should really be our main focus.
Speaking of defense, from the other side, Zhetyssu blocking Kalemao. Double block always. Parang automatic na pag si Mao ang nandyan sa front line.
Obviously, the respect I have for Kale now and her performance today. But you can sense also, Boom, that towards the end of the second set, they rarely or they hardly went to Kale Mao. So it's one thing I think we have to take advantage.
Yeah. I think there was also what happened. Part of it is they couldn't do anything about it. They couldn't get the rotation to get Mao in front because remember when we were tied at 16 all, dumire-diretso itong Zhetyssu, so we couldn't rotate, we couldn't get her. We had a chance from behind when she did a pipe attack, but obviously it was a bit too low and it was blocked. So 2 all. Great game so far for our middles though. Riri Meneses in the first set and Del Palomata in the second set. Not that time though, as number 14 player Parukova, Svetlana Parukova, getting the point. Linihis yung bola sa harap ni Meneses. Angled it to the left, slicing it to the left.
Also, because Meneses
has been very effective, that's right.
Yeah, had successful blocks. That you don't go straight there, you try to angle your hits.
Again, another first ball issue there. 2 points. Let's see. Hopefully Philippines won't let go of that rope after the first 2 sets that we had a chance.
Yeah, they have to adjust their defensive formation. Talking about Choco Mucho. The ball just dropped at the center and Tim Tiamzon couldn't get to that.
Haji Mamun doing double here, coach, and the pass. An easy take here for Zhetyssu. Phillips tosses it to the other side. Picked up by Sirgina.
Oh, good dig.
Makandili will set up Mao. Mao, that's out. And that's a point for the Philippines.
Yeah, smart tip there. Off the hand.
Oh, is this the first challenge that we're going to have? Dennis Isayev pulls the trigger on the ball in and out challenge.
Well, from our angle, it looked like it was out. So
you see that naughty smile, like I don't know if she's telling you that, yeah, I think this is their point. 4-3 is our score. Down 2 sets.
Oh, good challenge.
Yeah, very good. The first of the game, and it's productive fun as it bounces on the line. So the block is good. That was off a block, no, Noreen, right?
Yeah.
Off Gordanova's block.
Of Kalemao.
Yeah, Kalimao's attack.
Yeah.
So biggest lead of the third set is now. Pinoyan wags the finger.
Well, she's got every right to celebrate.
Yeah, for sure. Sing block. Perfect technique, perfect timing, perfect read.
And perfect swag after that.
You know, she attempted to be part of that 2019 SEA Games team. If you remember, talking about Kalemao, but the affiliation with the USA Volleyball Federation was the one that prevented her from joining that team. But now, I think it was July officially when she is now, the federation recognized the transfer to the Philippine National Volleyball Federation. So that's why she is able to join us here. It's now recognized by the International Volleyball Federation and approved. So that's why she is now finally her first stint with the national team, talking about Kalemao as MJ Phillips finds the corner point there.
Yeah, good news for the Philippines.
Yeah, that was July. July was a month where we got that news, and also where Coach Jorge De Brito was officially taken in as the consultant for the Philippine national volleyball program.
Yeah, so we're pretty excited with the program of Philippine volleyball moving forward.
7-4 is the score. Gorbanova, Shatunova, those are the girls who have been so productive from opposite sides para sa Zhetyssu.
Yeah, very effective.
Right?
Kabuan gani, dyan na.
Si Shatunova dun sa kanyang open side.
Mga
We haven't seen a service error from Zhetyssu since the first set.
So far as the line is feels like relief, but normally Makadili already knows it.
Right. So it's 8-5. Technical timeout here in set number 3. We will be back.
Wait, nag-time out. Dagan na.
Back inside Terminal 21 at the venue in Korat. Nakon Ratchasima, who, the team takes a break today, talking about them, as it's the other Thai team, Supreme Chonburi, who will see action later against Team Rebisco Philippines. Makandili.
Oh, good save.
Oh! Palomata could not get it to the other side. A little farther from the net.
You like the effort though. Good save in terms of defense. Look at this one.
Shatunova, Valeria. Makandili. Kiamzon. That bounces out for the celebration of Coach Dennis Isayev.
Well, this is what we're saying. Zhetyssu finds a moment in the set wherein they try to pull away, and this is that moment here in the third set.
Unfortunately, mas maaga ngayon dito. Kasi in first set was around the 19-18 part. The second set was 16 all.
Yeah.
And now, a 5-point lead, the biggest of the set, early. So I guess, again, all these teams, we've seen this so many times, parang they're now stepping on that gas pedal. Parang they smell blood. They know the other team is not, doing as well as they would like to. They're trying to not give them any hope for a comeback, so to speak.
They're trying to pound.
Mm-hmm.
We need a stop. Talking about Choco, Mucho, one stop.
Timeout. Timeout. Press.
Araw.
Tumama, no?
Yeah.
Tumayan pala.
Kaluoy man sa...
So it's 11-5, the biggest lead of this set. Biggest lead of the match was at 7 earlier. As Valeria Shatunova on deck. That drops in, matching the biggest lead of the match.
That's a perfect serve. Finding the line there. Ooh, challenge.
First challenge of the Philippines side. Well, yesterday, from what I learned from last night's match, watching that, there were things that I saw on TV that, on the monitor that that was out, that was in, that was out.
Yeah.
And then when they challenged it, the challenge was a worthy challenge from Team Philippines. So I was mistaken a lot of times. So watching it on TV is completely different
From actual.
from actual.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was one play that even dropped in front of the first referee, although this one is really in. And she called it out, but in the replay, and this is what the challenge is all about anyway,
Yeah.
but it's a game of inches, not millimeters.
And we always say vantage points. That's why we have
Totally.
linesmen situated in
Right.
different areas.
7-point lead. And what I also noticed is the challenge system seems to be faster today.
Yes.
Yesterday was very slow.
The first few at
Right,
least.
yeah. It felt like a full timeout actually for the teams. Palomata. Lead is 7. Oh. Beach volleyball save there
Yeah.
by Shatunova. Cutting the lead down to 6. From the set, so the Philippines can still gain something here to try to come back.
Well, Kiamzon is playing okay, so she can string up a couple of points here. That would be good for Choco Mucho's cause.
Phillips delivering. Oh, what a quick set. A faster set to Mashkova.
Yeah, they're really distributing the ball in different different heights as well. So keep us guessing a bit.
Speed and height, the
Yeah.
clearance. That's Akilova, the center, really doing the damage.
Playing really well today for Zhetyssu.
Now finding that ball in the middle, Farukova could not get to it.
Tip there. We need more of that.
Kiamzon serving. The lead is 6. Biggest was 7. Easy take for Phillips. Philippines goes to the well. And the well still not dry, as they say. Mao continues to pound the pavement. Sagibayeva could not get to it.
The textbook volleyball for me. The blockers were late for Zhetyssu. You don't see that very often, and Mao just takes advantage.
5-point lead. Yeah, and in that sequence going to different players. Third different player just behind as Don Magalili saved that one. The hop from Parukova. Is that out?
Just out.
Looks like it was out, yeah.
We'll take it. But what about Phillips with huge digs there in that rally?
But you see, though, it's confusing the Philippines because in the 4 offensive plays, they went to 3 different players on 2 pins, 2 separate pins, and then 1 from behind. As Kiamzon, this is a rare service error for us here today.
One which we don't need.
Yeah, definitely. Coming at a bad time, 14-9. Pat will come back. She started today. Tolenada started yesterday. She will come in for Wong. Last stand for Team Choco Mucho Philippines.
Yeah, they don't want this to get out of hand. How about this third set, 14-9?
Mandilit chases. Mao goes cross court. That is out wide. Nobody touching. And it's back to a 6-point lead for the 9-time Kazakhstan Volleyball League champions, Team Zhetyssu.
Yeah, two straight errors for Choco Mucho here. That's what you don't want to see when you're getting chased.
Sayang, ganda lang iwas to the block. Kaya lang, just a little long. As their setter, Nova serve. Granada sends it to Pat, uses the right hand, off hand. Right. So now, assistant coach for Asian Women's Cup Volleyball Championship, Rigo, for platform he choose to watch the content and be an automatic error.
That's Gurbana actually playing outer in that technical timeout. Playing very well.
Sila nga eh. So it's Shatunova, Gurbanova, and a little bit of Shova. But the distribution coming from Akilova.
Yeah, we have to give it to the setter. Really excellent job in today's game.
Well, she has weapons, that's why. And she's really using them to the fullest.
Yeah.
The height of that is coming into play again, making it look easy here in the third set, matching the biggest lead of the match at 7.
No, very smart hit again, just using the blockers and hitting it off the blockers.
Parkova serving. Open up to Mao. Clearance on that drop. And coverage there. Mao. Easy take. Parkova. Back set. And somebody touching that. Second referee calling it. There are 2 Thai referees today from both Supreme Chonburi and Nakon Ratchasima. 8-point lead now is the biggest of the match, and last time out probably for Coach Oji Mamon. Timeout by Coach Oji Mamon to arrest this skid right now. The lead is at 8-19, serving 11.
It's received.
And another out of system play. They're trying to give them a free ball here. Akilova going for a combination, did not work. Again, our middles have been delivering. Ridi and Del. Of course, Kalei Mao.
I think she slipped. I saw her on the floor.
Who did? Sorry.
Kalei Mao.
Kalei Mao.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. At least she looks like she's okay to play.
Our leading scorer yesterday and today, so they're going to sit her down for MJ Phillips to make sure she will be okay. Libero Tomiris Sagimbayeva on your screens. Dina Wong serving 12-19.
Well, we need points right now. We need a rally urgently. And begins with a tough serve here.
Oh, sorry, Kalimao is still
Yeah.
on the floor.
Oh,
Now, we haven't heard from Chumak in a while, and she announces her presence there. Valeria Chumak, one of their middle blockers. Again, lihis pakaliwa, angling that attack.
so obviously the first options of Zhetyssu are their wing spikers. And why not? They have been successful.
No, substitution here. For the first time, Diouf Mamefatu. Another middle blocker for Zhetyssu. As they have pulled away here 8 points. Make that 7. After MJ Phillips puts it away.
Yeah. Good looking hit there for MJ Phillips.
Another attack there, courtesy of Parukova. To bring us to 21-13, 4 points away from a sweep for the debuting Zhetyssu Volleyball Club of Kazakhstan. One of 2 Kazakh teams vying for that lone spot in Turkey in December.
That's going to be exciting. You know, that tournament in Turkey.
Club tournament, yep.
Yeah.
Slipping through the fingers of Kaimao.
Again, the offense of Zhetyssu really just flowing here in the third set.
Of course, at 0-2, if you go down 0-2 in this tournament, you're hard pressed to make the quarters, especially from a matchup standpoint, but we'll get to that when we need to.
Yeah.
Right now, again, part of the reason for being here is to gain experience, to play together. They haven't, even for some players, to simply play, which they haven't done in almost 2 years, some of the players, competitive volleyball.
And I think, it's a good opportunity for these girls, so they have to take advantage of that and learn from each game.
And their middle blocker who just came in, Mamefatu, able to guide that ball into the middle of that defense.
And you like the substitution. Akilova actually doing combination plays at these earlier points, and another one right now to Diok.
'23 will be serving 14. Gurbanova on your screens. One of the girls who has killed us today.
Yeah.
Nikitina. Now checking in to serve. Tatiana Nikitina. What's the error there, Noreen? Sorry.
A miscue first, and then a crossing violation on...
By Dawn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this.
Oh, there. Momentum carrying her through, and then she hangs onto the net.
That's what I said. That's what we're talking about familiarization. I mean, normally her teammates would probably pull her. She was asking for help, desperately asking for help, and nobody paid attention.
Block. Kalaimao from the middle. That's the next team. Team Rebisco just walked into Terminal 21 in the background, if you see them. Cheering on that Kalaimao attack from the pipe.
That's a beauty.
Beautiful, yeah. Again, Team Rebisco later on will be going up against the next Thai team, Supreme Chonburi. So they have just arrived in the venue. Oh, nice 1-2 play, the first of the match from Akilova. And Team Zhetyssu will get their first win of the 2021 Asian Women's Club Volleyball Championship, while Team Choco Mucho Philippines, better showing all in all as compared to yesterday in general from an overall standpoint. But we go down 0-2.
Yeah, but we gotta give it to Zhetyssu, really a great team. We can see that they offense and defense is just there's such a combination, very exciting to watch.